Hello, my name is Ron Barnes. I am the president of Barnes Business Solutions and developer and exclusive distributor for the Business Blaster program. As you see here, my program covers everything from ideas for a new business to selling your business when you are ready for your next adventure. You will notice in the yellow area that community colleges across the country charge thousands of dollars for less than my program offers. But we'll talk about that later. I have degrees in business and education and a wall full of awards for over 40 years of successful business experience. I am also the author of the 2 books you see at the bottom of the page. But enough about me. Let's talk about the program which will help you start, run, and grow your successful business. Learning session number 1 covers setting and achieving goals. As a business owner, you will be constantly setting and hopefully achieving goals for both your business and yourself. You will learn how to develop SMART goals. This has nothing to do with your intelligence. You will learn how to develop goals which are specific, measurable, achievable, rewarded, and time-sensitive. You will learn why many people avoid setting goals. You will find that many of these reasons have to do with fear of failure. Let me put your mind at ease. You are going to fail. You will not win every game. That's okay. I will introduce you to some of history's most famous failures who went on to accomplish great things. You will learn how to set and achieve goals for both your business and yourself. And we will discuss managing what is probably your most important management asset, your time. You only have so much of it, and everybody wants some of it. We will discuss using your time effectively to accomplish your goals. You will notice at the bottom of the screen that you will have numerous resources to help you set and achieve your goals. My job is to give you the guidance and resources to become and remain successful. I have been doing this since the 60s and can count over 7,000 people who have benefited from my direction. When you succeed, I succeed. And unless you quit, we will succeed together. Now, when you looked at the resources in the previous scene, you may have noticed that one of those resources was a course feedback form. You will find one of these for every learning session. I have been developing this program for over 2 years. It is not finished and probably never will be. In today's business environment, the only thing that remains constant is constant change. As we experience changes in technology, consumer behaviors and preferences, and government policies and regulations, this program will need to change to adapt to them. I want your help with this. I want to provide you with the information, tools, and resources that you need to become and remain successful. The only way for me to know what you want and need is for you to tell me. Your assistance is gratefully appreciated. In learning session number 2, you will develop ideas and names for your business. We will also discuss whether you have what it takes to become a business owner. I am a certified mentor for the Service Corps of Retired Executives. This is part of the government's Small Business Administration. Nationwide, only 5% of the people who come to SCORE for assistance in starting a business actually start one. Most people want to start a business because they're good at something. They're a good cook, mechanic, or other skill. They quickly find out that there is a big difference between being good at something and running a business doing it. We will help you develop the skills you will need to successfully manage your business. We will also help you find a business that matches your training, experience, and personal interests. You want a business that you can manage successfully and enjoy doing so. We will help you to discover what that is. We will also help you find a business which will attract customers and revenue. Politicians like to talk about business owners as job creators. This is a lie. Business owners do not create jobs. Customers do. A business without customers is a vacant lot. Nobody works there. We will give you the tools and guidance to research your prospective target market and determine whether there is a market for what you want to produce. Of course, the minute you produce a profitable product or service, somebody will try to copy or steal it. We will help you to protect your intellectual property from those who want to profit by pirating what you have worked so hard to develop. Your learning session number 3 deals with identifying your target market. This is a two-step process. In step number 1, you will identify your target market's physical profile. If you sell to individual consumers, you can use census data and other resources to identify where they live, their household size, approximate income, and other factors. If you sell to businesses, you can use industry surveys, stockholder reports, and other sources to determine office locations, number of employees, earnings, and other factors. Gathering this data will help you to identify those who need and use what you sell. Those who buy because they need to are almost invariably price shoppers. Their primary concern is not product quality or benefits, it's price. What you really want to find is the market that wants what you sell, not just the ones who need it. The ones who want certain benefits will pay a higher price for the products and services which provide the product or service quality and level of customer service that they want and demand. They will also be fiercely loyal to the organization which provides that quality and customer service, unlike the price shopper who will drop you like a hot rock the minute somebody offers the same product or service for a penny less. This learning session will help you to identify wants and needs within your target market and which segment of that market has certain preferences. This will allow you to focus your marketing on that segment of the target market which will have the highest lifetime value because you provide what they want, not just what they need. You will know their hot buttons and how to communicate your unique selling position to them. And you will know which individuals within an organization or family will be the most receptive to your marketing and your offerings. In learning session number 4, you will learn how to use the business model canvas to paint a picture of your business and answer the critical question, how do you plan to make money? Answering this question will require you to answer the questions you see here. Who is your target customer? What customer problem or challenge do you solve? What value do you deliver? How will you reach, acquire, and keep customers? How will you define and differentiate your offerings? How will you generate revenue? What is your cost structure? What is your profit margin? By answering these questions, you develop a clear picture of your business and you develop a strategy on which you can build your business plan, your marketing plan, and your financial plan. Learning session number 5 is actually 4 separate learning sessions. There are separate sessions for proprietorships, partnerships, corporations, and LLCs. Each of these 4 learning sessions has its own set of videos, documents, and other resources. You will notice that I have provided a comparison chart to help you weigh the advantages and disadvantages of each type of business organization and choose the one which best fits your needs. Many people think that the best way to organize is to form a limited liability company. You can register your business as a limited liability company with your state, but as you will see in that session, an LLC can be a proprietorship, a partnership, or a corporation. You will still have to choose one of these to identify yourself to the Internal Revenue Service and obtain an employer identification number, which you will need for tax purposes. The employer identification number will also be required when you try to finance your business. Learning session number 6 has 2 purposes. For new businesses, it provides the pros, cons, and resources to help you determine if franchising is right for you. Franchising is not for everybody. Franchises have a much lower fail rate than independent startups. But if you are fiercely independent, you may find the rigid controls of franchising too confining. Like everything else, there are good franchises and some that are not so good. If you do decide to pursue a franchise, you will need help to make sure your decision will produce the desired result. We will provide that help. Once your business is successful, you may decide to share your remarkable difference and unique selling position with others by becoming a franchisor. You will need to systemize your business and develop policies, procedures, and materials that can be shared with your franchisees. We will provide the guidance and resources to help you develop systems and develop the needed materials. Learning Session 7 deals with buying an existing business. When you buy an existing business, you are buying the revenue and profits that business will generate for you. You will need to investigate the business's records to confirm their estimates of future profitability. We will provide the guidance and resources to facilitate your investigation. The current owner will probably want a confidentiality agreement before releasing those records. We will provide this for you. We will also provide guidance and resources to assure a thorough and accurate investigation. We will also provide materials and guidance to help you buy the business at the lowest reasonable cost. I'm sure we are all familiar with the old saying that it takes money to make money. You will need to acquire and equip a physical location from which to operate your business. This is true even if you plan to work from home. You will need licenses and permits. You may need to pay accountants, attorneys, and other specialists to help you get your business started. You will need money to advertise and promote your business. And you will need reserve capital to support your business until it becomes profitable. How much money will you need? Where will the money come from? What will you need to do to get it? We will cover these subjects in detail and give you the tools, information, and resources you need to acquire financing for your new business. Information is the lifeblood of your business. Your management information system is the heart which pumps this information through your organization. Actually, your management information system is a system of systems. Your financial system will track income and expenses. Your personnel system will track attendance, payroll, taxes, and benefits. Your production system will track inventory, shipping, warehousing, and equipment costs. Your marketing system will track sales, advertising, and public relations activities. And of course, your information technology system will help you to keep track of the hardware, software, people, and systems which make up the management information system. Keeping this system running efficiently will be critical to the success of your organization. We will give you the information, tools, and materials to do this. In this session, we will deal with developing a business plan for your business. A good business plan acts as a dynamic blueprint for running and expanding your business. When you look for outside financing, one of the first things the investor will want to see is your business plan. When you spend the time to outline your business in detail, you begin to understand what it will take to get your dream off the ground. As you look to grow your business, you should refer to your business plan. You may not be experienced in developing these plans. We will explain the various parts of a business plan and give you templates and sample plans as well as instruction to help you develop one. Your marketing plan is your plan to get your products and services into the hands of the customer and get paid for doing so. A marketing plan is a comprehensive blueprint which outlines an organization's overall strategy and tactics for acquiring customers. Your marketing plan will outline the marketing objectives and the actions and resources needed to accomplish these objectives. We will discuss the various components of your marketing plan and the tools needed to create one. We will help you gather information needed to identify your target market and give you instructions and resources to develop the tools and techniques to turn them into profitable customers. Your marketing plan will be developed as a result of your market research. Your market research will identify who your customers are, where they are, what they buy, where they buy, when they buy, and why they buy. You will develop data from internal sources, such as sales figures and discussions with your staff, as well as external sources, such as the government and private research organizations. You will then organize that data into useful reports which can form the basis for your marketing strategy and tactics. We will guide you through the steps of conducting market research and provide resources to help you gather the information you need to develop an analysis of your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, which will be the basis for developing a successful marketing program. As a business owner, you will find yourself constantly selling the value of your business and its products and services to suppliers, customers, financial professionals, and potential business partners. A true sales professional is not a hustler or an order taker. A true sales professional discovers what the customer wants to buy and helps him purchase it. In doing so, he performs a service for the customer, the company, the community, and himself. We will help you to develop the talents and characteristics of a sales professional. We will walk you through the sales process and show you how to use this process to obtain and retain the customers that your business will need to become and remain successful. And we will discuss communications techniques which will help your audience gain an appreciation of your company, its products and services, and want to use and promote them. Last year, people spent over $300 billion on Internet purchases. This figure is expected to grow every year for the foreseeable future. Surprisingly, almost half of all small businesses do not have an Internet presence. Many business owners do not believe they need one. This is unfortunate. The Internet will continue to be a valuable marketing resource for the foreseeable future. You will want to develop a productive Internet presence. You will need to find and register the name of your website. You will need to find a company which will host your website and provide the tools and exposure to make it a valuable marketing resource. You will need software to develop and organize your content. You will need security to protect your company, your content, and your customers from malware. And you will need to monitor the performance of your website to make sure it is producing maximum results. We will show you how to build and maintain a website which will draw customers to your business and encourage them to remain loyal to it and recommend it to others. In this learning session, we will cover the accounting system that you will need to track your expenses, income, assets, and liabilities. You will need this information to evaluate the health of your business and identify opportunities for growth and changes needed to maintain maximum profitability. You will also need to comply with internal revenue regulations and requirements of other regulation and licensing authorities. This can be a very tedious process. We will provide the guidance to help you maneuver these requirements and use financial reports to help you achieve your organizational goals. As a business owner, you will find yourself being taxed for every asset and business transaction. You will have to file reports and submit payments to federal, state, and local authorities. I am not a big fan of income tax evasion. I am, however, a big fan of income tax avoidance, which is merely avoiding paying more taxes than the law requires. This is perfectly legal. The government produces publications telling you how to do it. Since tax regulations are complicated, confusing, and constantly changing, you probably will want to hire a tax professional to keep up with these changes and prepare the documents and reports needed to comply with them. A basic understanding of tax principles will, however, enable you to work constructively with your tax professional to effectively take advantage of opportunities to reduce your tax burden as much as possible. We will provide the materials and guidance to help you do this. You are going to need to build a support network to help you develop, manage, and operate your business. It would be unreasonable to expect you to be an expert in accounting, human relations, sales, production, distribution, and the many other aspects of your business. Besides, you are only one person and there are only 24 hours in the day. You will need to hire office staff, production workers, salespeople, maintenance crews, and others. How many people will you need? What skills, knowledge, and personality traits should they have? How much should you pay them? What about fringe benefits? What regulations do you need to be aware of in the hiring, retention, promotion, and termination of employees? What documentation will you need to verify compliance with labor regulations? Do you need full-time employees, part-time employees, or independent contractors? Can duties be reassigned or job descriptions revised to avoid the need for additional hiring? We will discuss who to hire, how to hire, and the pros and cons of employees versus independent contractors. You will need a physical facility from which to operate your business. Even if you work from home, as about 1/3 of all small businesses do, there are certain technical, regulatory, and environmental issues which must be addressed. You need to select the right location based on zoning regulations, traffic pattern, personality, and economic history of the neighborhood, and other factors. You will need to decide whether to buy, build, or lease your facility and how to negotiate the paperwork involved in each choice. You will need to determine how much space you will need for offices, showrooms, storage, and processing. Will you require special wiring, waste disposal, or other special needs? We will provide you with the information and tools that you will need to create a productive physical environment for your business. The learning session on marketing your products and services is so all-inclusive and so critical to the success of your business that I have devoted an entire web page and a wealth of resources to it. There you will learn about our 5-step marketing program, which will enable you to develop more leads, convert more of those leads into paying customers, encourage customers to purchase more frequently, enable you to charge a fair price for your goods and services, and operate your business more profitably. We will take you on the buyer's journey, which will help you lead your target market from a state of ignorance about your organization and its offerings, to awareness, to interest, to desire, to taking action on that desire by purchasing what you offer. We will show you why everything you have ever learned about marketing your organization and its offerings is wrong. Technology and customer behaviors have made traditional marketing methods and philosophies obsolete. This is why former business giants like Sears, Blockbuster, and Radio Shack are closing stores and laying off employees. We will show you how to avoid this. And we will introduce you to exclusive resources such as entire libraries of print and broadcast ads, emails, scripts, and many others. You will have tools to develop marketing schedules, revenue plans, and social media campaigns. The information in this section will help you to utilize the 4-step marketing equation to position your organization as the only logical choice to provide your unique selling position and dominate your target market. Providing excellent customer service adds value to your offerings and results in better customer retention. We will discuss what causes companies to offer poor customer service. We will discuss how to hire and train your customer service representatives. And we will discuss the pros and cons of automated customer service. About 1/3 of all small businesses are home-based businesses. You will need equipment and furniture for your home office. You will need an appropriate environment. We will discuss balancing your business life with your personal life and family.
Just like any other business, you will need to keep proper financial records. And there are real companies that hire people for real home-based jobs that pay salaries, benefits, and bonuses. We will discuss how to find and qualify for these jobs. Selling to the government can be very profitable. Every year, the government buys more than $100 billion worth of goods and services from small businesses. In addition, state and local governments also spend billions of dollars buying goods and services. As you can see here, the government speaks its own language and has its own rules and regulations. We will teach you how to navigate the General Services Administration, multiple award schedule, government-wide acquisition contracts, indefinite delivery, indefinite quantity contracts, the one acquisition solution for integrated services, blanket purchase agreements, and the Federal Strategic Sourcing Initiative. We will also provide resources to investigate opportunities with state and local governments. Becoming a Walmart vendor can also be very profitable. Walmart has a very specific procedure and very specific standards for its vendors. You might find it useful to start by becoming a vendor for your local Walmart. This gives you a chance to test market your offering and develop a history of performance and an advocate for the national buyers. We will also show you how to navigate the Walmart system for selecting vendors. You will also find this information useful in becoming a vendor for other retailers such as Target or Sears. Your business faces a number of risks from human actions and the fury of Mother Nature. Trust me, I grew up in Oklahoma. There's a reason why they call it Tornado Alley. You will find a number of insurance policies offering a variety of coverages for a number of different threats. You will learn how to assess your risks and make sure you are adequately covered. You will also learn how to shop for policies, companies, and insurance agents. As situations change, you will want to review your coverage to make sure you are adequately covered and getting the best coverage for your money. You will learn how to do this. If you plan to retail merchandise directly to consumers, you will find there are many different types of retail outlets. There are also many mechanisms for delivering goods and collecting payment. We will show you how to design and merchandise your outlet, price your goods, and develop resources to help you grow your business. Eventually, you may want to import or export goods. As you see here, there are 5 crucial steps to importing and exporting. Like every other part of your business, it will require careful planning. Your plan will include your logistics, your offshore contacts, negotiating contract terms, and security concerns. Since you will be dealing with foreign companies in foreign countries with different legal and political systems, traditions, currencies, and languages, careful planning is essential. We will guide you through the steps needed to make your foreign trade operation profitable. If your objectives are more social than commercial, you might consider developing a non-profit organization. Just because your organization does not have stockholders or issue dividends, that does not mean your non-profit cannot make money or pay a salary. Many non-profit executives make over $100,000 per year. In this session, you will learn about the different types of non-profits, how to draft your mission statement, select your board of directors, and hold board meetings. You will also gain valuable insights on fundraising and public relations. One of your most important jobs as a business owner will be managing your people. We will discuss traditional strategies of personnel management and more modern concepts of human resource management. We will discuss training new employees and developing employees to accept greater responsibilities. We will discuss developing and administering pay and benefits. We will discuss monitoring and evaluating employee performance. We will show you how to create a productive work environment. Eventually, you will have to terminate an employee. If not done correctly, this can lead to social and even legal consequences. We will show you how to avoid these problems. As I mentioned when discussing business insurance, your business is subject to a number of threats, both human and natural. You need to assess your risk from these various threats and develop a plan to deal with them when they occur. Every member of your staff should be aware of this plan and capable of fulfilling their role in carrying it out. This will require you to test your plan and evaluate performance. You will learn how to do this. We will cover the life cycle of a business in 4 separate learning sessions. In Session 1, we will discuss the roles you will play in planting the seed for your growing business. We will discuss the questions you will need to answer and the secrets to success. And we will discuss transitioning from the seed stage to the startup stage. In Session 2, we will discuss the worst opening day any business ever had. We will discuss your challenges and strengths as a startup. And we will discuss transitioning from the startup stage to rapid growth. In Part 3, we will discuss the 10 Commandments for rapid business growth. And in Part 4, we will discuss threats to your mature business, how you will cope with these threats, and the fork in the road when you decide whether to reinvigorate your business or let it wither and die. By being aware of what lies ahead, you will be better able to deal with these developments when they happen and keep your business healthy and prosperous for many years to come. Eventually, you may want to sell your business and enjoy a well-earned retirement. You will need to provide prospective buyers with a believable reason for the sale, which makes it a valuable investment. We will discuss pricing your business and negotiating the paperwork involved in the sale. We will discuss ways to increase the value of your business without lowering the price. We will discuss choosing a business broker and attempting to sell the business yourself. And we will help you to achieve a successful closing and transition of ownership. As you see here, if your business is forced into bankruptcy, it is not necessarily a death sentence for your business. Many famous people have endured a bankruptcy and gone on to accomplish great things. We will discuss the various types of bankruptcy and which ones are appropriate for different circumstances and outcomes. Although most people use an attorney to file their bankruptcy, it is possible to do it yourself. We will discuss this. Now, one of the main reasons people form corporations is to protect their personal assets in case of a bankruptcy or a lawsuit. Under certain circumstances, however, a judge will allow creditors to pierce the corporate veil and go after personal assets. If your business is ever victimized by a corporate debtor, we will show you how to pierce the corporate veil. We will also discuss steps you should take to make sure your own corporate veil is not compromised. Obviously, the best bankruptcy is no bankruptcy.